Discover 5 hidden rat gems that could supercharge your portfolio in 2025, while most Singaporean investors are still focused on traditional retail and office spaces. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Iggy, and I've been covering topics like stocks, finance, CPF, and everything related to growing your wealth. The Investing Iguana is ranked 8th in the 2023 Influential Tigers by Tiger Brokers, with over 800,000 reads. I've produced over 600 videos with more than 280,000 watch hours as of November 2024. I also focus on regional and world economy topics. Let's dive into why 2025 could be a game-changing year for S-REITs. After a tough 2024, where the sector saw an 11.3% decline, things are looking up. Interest rates are dropping, and that's great news for REITs. Think of REITs like a big property investment club where you can join with just a small amount of money. Instead of buying a whole condo, you can own a slice of many properties. First up, let's talk about data center REITs. Keppel DC REIT stands out here. Despite some bumps in 2023, they've bounced back strong with a 98.3% portfolio occupancy. They're riding the wave of cloud computing, big data, and AI. Think about it. Every time you use your phone, stream a video, or shop online, you're using services that need data centers. Keppel DC REIT owns 25 data centers across Asia and Europe. Their latest acquisition in China shows they're serious about growth in the region's biggest market. Here's something interesting. Singapore's REIT market is now Asia's largest outside Japan, with a $100 billion market cap. That's like having 100 Marina Bay Sands. Speaking of impressive numbers, let's look at our second pick, Mapletree Industrial Trust. These folks have made a brilliant move by transforming half their portfolio into data centers. But here's the clever part. They still keep diverse assets like business parks and high-tech buildings. It's like having your savings spread across different bank accounts. Their properties in Singapore and North America give them a perfect mix of stability and growth potential. Now let's talk about CapitaLand Ascendas REIT, our third pick. They're crushing it with a 13.4% positive rental reversion in 2023. In simple terms, that means they're getting much more money from new leases compared to old ones. Their secret? They own properties in hot sectors like logistics and technology across Singapore, Australia, the US, and Europe. Their latest move into green buildings has attracted big-name tenants who want sustainable spaces. Fourth on our list is Parkway Life REIT. With Singapore's healthcare spending expected to triple to $60 billion by 2030, they're in the perfect position. Think about it. As our population ages, we need more hospitals and medical facilities. Parkway Life owns premium healthcare properties in Singapore, Japan, and Malaysia. Their expansion into France shows they're thinking globally while staying rooted in Asia. Last but definitely not least, CDL Hospitality Trust. Here's why they're interesting. They just bought their first student accommodation property in Liverpool. Smart move, right? Student housing gives steady income because students always need places to stay, regardless of economic conditions. This purchase will boost their distributions by 1.3%. They also own hotels in Singapore, Australia, and Europe, giving them a nice mix of property types. Quick poll time. Which of these 5 REITs interests you most? Hit the like button for data centers, comment for healthcare. Let's look at what could go wrong. Rising borrowing costs are still a worry. But here's a real example of how good management handles challenges. Mapletree Industrial Trust. They transformed from old-school industrial properties to high-tech data centers and saw their distributions jump 45% over 3 years. That's like turning your old Nokia phone into the latest iPhone. But remember, friends, REITs aren't risk-free. Interest rates, sector-specific issues, and economic downturns can all affect performance. That's why diversification is key. Think of it like your favorite local food court. You wouldn't want to eat at just one stall every day, right? The good news? S-REITs are expected to see distribution growth of 3.1% in 2026. Plus, with the US Fed likely to cut rates by 75 basis points this year, we could see even better performance. The Southeast Asian digital economy is set to hit $1 trillion by 2030, and Singapore is right at the center of this growth. Let me share some practical tips for investing in these REITs. First, look at their debt levels. Lower is usually better. Second, check their tenant mix. More diverse is safer. Third, study their growth plans. Are they expanding in promising areas? Fourth, consider their track record. Have they delivered consistent returns? Before we wrap up, here's what you should do next. Start by researching these REITs thoroughly. Use trusted sources like SGX website and company announcements. Consider starting small and building your position over time. Remember, investing is a marathon, not a sprint. If you found this helpful, check out my previous video about healthcare REITs, your portfolio's secret weapon, where I dive deeper into why healthcare properties could be the next big thing in Singapore's REITs market. Remember to hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay updated on more Singapore investment opportunities. This is Iggy from the Investing Iguana, and I'll see you in the next video.